This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
6 foot, 304-pound Bryce Douglas is a force to be reckoned with on the Panther defensive line. A transfer from the University of Illinois, Bryce has made the most of his opportunities here at the University of Northern Iowa and is excited for what the Panther football team can accomplish this season. Brad Wells has the story.
I mean, he has a really good punch, solid punch, hands, heavy hands, so I would say that's his biggest strength. And he's versatile. He can sniff out plays and formations. Like if he sees something, his vision's really wide and he can see everything develop.
He's a big, strong kid, and when he plays with low pads, he's really hard for people to move. When he gets tired, he stands up a little bit. We saw some of that last year, but we're going to need Bryce to be an anchor in the middle for us and keep his pads down.
Through 3 games, the 304-pound junior Bryce Douglas is using his size and athleticism to wreak havoc on the opposition. He ranks 4th on the team for most tackles this season, and since arriving at UNI, Bryce has benefited from a newfound dedication to the game. Improving his body meant dropping 30 pounds, and improving his practice habits came from seeing last year's National Defensive Player of the Year, Carter Schultz, every day.
It was a great learning experience for me because I got to witness it firsthand, see it, and basically live it, because that's how Carter was. Exactly what you saw, how Carter plays, how he practiced, and it rubbed off on us because it's like, well, if that's what he's producing, that's how he's going, let's see what can happen for us, and that's pretty much what took off from there.
The competitive nature in Bryce took over. The son of Illinois basketball legend and Big Ten MVP who played 2 years in the NBA, Bryce Douglas, was pushed, not by his father, but his 3 older brothers.
All my brothers, one's 30, 28, and 26, we still very competitive to this day. Whether it be Monopoly, going outside to shoot around, playing horse, no matter what it is, we're all very competitive. My dad, he's great. Even though he accomplished great things and getting to the professional level, he never once pushed us as his kids like, you have to do this, you have to do this. He wanted us to find our own passion in sports and go ahead and carry it and just live and have fun through it like he did with basketball.
His father's encouragement reaches beyond the Douglas household. Bruce is now a minister and has hosted a basketball camp called Shooting for Christ that delivers lessons about life he's learned through sports. It's those same lessons that Bryce wants to deliver when he's done playing football.
And I was fortunate enough, he didn't do it for a few years and then brought it back to Quincy in 2012 before I went off to college. But that's last year I participated in. I was able to be a coach, have my own team, and you know, it was just fun reliving those days when we were younger. So it was real nice.
Now an upperclassman, his role on the defense involves mentoring the next wave of UNI defensive linemen. That's an important part of the process for Bryce, who knows firsthand the impact left by a good mentor.
I want to really go into coaching and try to, help people get the same opportunities and live through sports and give them the opportunities I had growing up.
Bryce graduated this past May and is pursuing his master's in communication and plans to follow his own passion through coaching, likely coaching football.
I'm a big basketball fan, but like I said, I tell my dad this all the time, there's not too many 6'2", 300-pound point guards in the NBA, so I had to have a career change and took it to the gridiron, and I'm happy I made that choice.